Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Signature Cocktail with Kyle Hammond. I am indeed Kyle Hammond, and tonight our signature guest is none other than David Brady. Hello, David.
Good evening, Kyle Hammond, coming to you live from the Lake Jean Dry Lake, like the Jean Roach Dry Lake Bed.
One of those places. You're somewhere near Las Vegas.
I'm a city slicker, man. I don't know.
So that's a great intro into how we know each other, because we know each other from Office Hours, which started by Alex Lindsay in March of 2020, and has continuously, every day, done a webinar for the last 700 plus days, correct? Like it's been quite a feat.
I've only been part of it for maybe 300 or so days. I don't know. I got in kind of late. The Zoom OSC episode with when Andy first showed that product was when I first kind of joined.
Andy Carluccio, who created Zoom OSC and now works for Luminal. The business which created Zoom OSC now is part of Zoom, so there's that whole thing. Yeah, that whole thing. But yeah, so that's how we know each other. But to your point of the dry lake bed, what is happening right now and why we're doing this is you drove from New York all the way to the dry lake bed in Las Vegas because a friend of ours, John Preto, is launching a rocket tomorrow.
Yes, he is. They've already lit up a few candles into the sky. It's been a very entertaining weekend of fun. The best part of the whole thing has been seeing all of the Office Hours people in real life outside of the little box. Has been
other people who have never met in person also join in on that. So it's just like it's a gathering of friends who have never met.
It's that tribal thing that, as a couple people refer to it. Yeah, it's really been extraordinary, and I'm going to leave here
awesome.
With some good memories, and
And they're also making a documentary about it, and they're doing a whole thing about it. But the main thing is the rocket has also got some sponsors involved, and one of those sponsors is Alien Tequila. And we're going to make an alien tequila drink tonight, right?
I think that's the whole purpose of this episode, right? We're here to make a drink and not so much talk about all this other stuff.
That is why we are here.
I just want to, before it falls off, I want to point out that I also have my patch on, my hat. That's my OH space hat. So, yeah, for now it's an OH space hat. But we're going to make an alien tequila drink. And so this is kind of the drink that was given to us by George, who is of Alien Tequila. Shout out to George. But the way it works is we are going to take all of our ingredients. Let's first just make sure we got our ingredients, which is one, we've got the Alien Tequila.
We've got booze.
We've got the booze.
Now, okay, one quick question, if I can, before we go.
Yeah.
Do you know the difference between the añejo and the respirado, or whatever? Or one's light, one's dark? Represado.
That's how I know the difference. One's light and one's dark. I'm sure there's a more technical way of they're different, but right now, what I know is one's light and one's dark.
Cool.
So, but we got the silver tequila from Alien Tequila. Look at that bottle.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It is. And you know what's really nice about the bottle that I noticed, especially here in the high desert sun, is the opalescence of the glass. It really shines nicely and makes for good booze.
Which I didn't know that until you look at it and you're like, ooh. Like you look at it, see if I can get that on an angle. Like, yeah, you can kind of see that it's got. Oh, yeah. Well, let's get to drinking. Anyway, so what we need is we've got an ounce of tequila, or an ounce and a half of tequila, and then we're going to need an ounce of lime juice.
Okay.
And I am going to squeeze some lime juice, but you have some, because you're in the lake bed.
I have a jigger or whatever bartenders use to mix and measure stuff, so I'm just going to eyeball it. Hold on.
Sure.
Ooh,
But
that's
I'm going to
tasty.
squeeze some lime juice right now.
I'm going to just pour some. And now, I was talking about this earlier. The Solo Cup, I was told that it has measuring lines or something, but I found out in actuality that's not correct. These lines do not
It's
make
not?
a shot or a double or a 16 or whatever. They're just there for
So
stacking
the internet
purposes.
has lied to you? Is that
I
what you're
believe
trying
so.
to say?
The internet
lies?
I don't know.
That,
All right,
who
so-
ever heard of such
So we
a
take
thing?
whatever measurement of booze and we will throw that in the cup, right? My hands are a
But
little
we're
dusty.
not there yet. I gotta mix this lime juice real quick.
Oh,
but
that's,
then we're gonna get there.
in order to really get to drinking, I recommend Rose's lime juice. Rose's sweetened lime juice, readily priced and readily available at your local supermarket. So there you go.
Well, it also helps
Gets
for
to the
you
drinking
when you're
quicker.
out in the middle of
True.
a lake bed.
Well, we
and
did
you
get
just
limes,
need
but
to
we
run to the-
we had actual limes. We just had no way to actually crush them into juice, or it would have taken up too much time and have too much dust or whatever it may be.
take up too much time, like I'm taking up too much time?
No,
Is that what you're
not
trying
at all.
to say?
Not at all, my friend. Not at all.
The other thing we're going to need
Yes.
is a 2 tablespoons of orange marmalade, which we're
Oh.
going to get to right now.
Now, I don't know
I
what
went
brand
ahead and cracked that
we got
open.
Smuckers. It was all that we could find here in Las Vegas.
That's exactly what I got.
Awesome. And
Smuckers.
now, orange marmalade is something, when I was a kid, my dad used to use orange marmalade on English muffins for breakfast, and I always thought it was weird because, it has all the rind and stuff ground in there, and I thought that was,
Yeah.
obviously weird. But now, as an adult myself, I actually enjoy the orange marmalade. I find it very tasty and refreshing.
Same.
And
Like
now
we are of the same mind, you and I. But I'm going to go ahead and open up this tequila.
What was
which I
the
haven't
measurement
done.
on the marmalade? 2 teaspoons?
2 tablespoons is what he said.
Oh,
yeah,
good God.
and I'm going to
Okay,
just do
whoever
2
wrote this recipe has a sweet
scoops
tooth, man.
of-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're using a big
I'm
camping
gonna
spoon,
do,
so I don't know. It might be
2
like a it's like a battleship thing. I don't know what the heck that is. Anyhow,
Well, lost you there a little bit, but I think what my plan was to just do 2 bar spoons
okay. Oh, I don't
of
have.
orange marmalade.
This is a camp spoon. I'm using 2 camp spoons, so mine might be a
There
little.
you go.
Okay.
That'll work too.
The
Well,
what
here.
do you know what the purpose of the marmalade is? Is it like a thickening agent or something? It's very.
No, it's actually what I
I've-
believe is a lot of margaritas have a little bit of orange in them. Like, normally
right.
with
Like
margarita
Cointreau.
mix, you would have a little triple sec or Cointreau.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So
One of the margaritas I made with my friend Eric, he actually put some orange juice in there that was fresh from his California backyard.
Oh, wow. Well, that's one of the
little bit of a-
advantages of all these guys on the West Coast and the California guys. They got all this
Yeah.
fruit growing in the backyards. I'm in Manhattan, man.
They
You
can
gotta go
do
to
that,
you
yeah.
got to go to the bodega and get all our stuff, especially late
exactly.
at night.
I'm in Chicago. I got to go to the Jewels and get myself an orange. So I'm putting the stuff in now.
Yeah.
You've already been
Well,
mixing, but I'm going to go ahead and
But
put
now,
my stuff.
what was
in.
the measurement of lime juice? Did it say? I don't have
Lime juice is 1 ounce of lime juice.
1
Is
ounce.
the plan.
Okay, so let's see.
So I'm gonna see if I
I'm
squeeze
just gonna eyeball it.
1 ounce.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
about
know
an
how
ounce.
much I.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah,
We're going to
about an
continue
ounce.
mixing.
Yeah, don't worry.
Throw a couple
Yeah,
more
don't
cubes in there just because we want it nice and chilly here on the dry lake bed at Gene Roach Dry Lake Bed in Las
Yeah,
Vegas, Nevada.
perfectly 1 ounce. Bada bing, bada boom.
To the moon.
And then I'm gonna do my.
There was
to the moon.
That's right, to the moon, Alice. There was the alien agave.
Look at that.
Is that just a
I
drizzle?
think that's a little more than 2 tablespoons, but
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna go for it.
But you just squeeze a bit in there just to make it, to sweeten it up a little, sweeten the deal, as it were.
Oh yeah, for the agave nectar,
Yeah.
I've got this stuff that I'm using,
I'm not.
which
Yeah, I don't.
is
Again, I'm
organic nectar.
I'm just
I was
mixing
going to
with
ask
the
you,
big
is yours
spoons.
more like the alien? Is it more like honey, or is it more like
it's-
liquid?
It has the consistency of honey, but not the direct flavor profile of a honey. Because honey, because
Yeah.
it's only made from agave, whereas honey is made from
So
all sorts of flowers, so you get that
mine-
weird flavor profile. But
Mine
I
is
threw
the
some in there.
consistency of simple syrup, which you know what simple syrup is, right?
Yeah, that's like
It's sugar,
sugar
and
and
water.
water and boiled down, thicken it up. Yeah.
It's just sugar and water. That's all
Okay.
it is, Dave.
That's kind of like everything. It's kind of like the medicine you take. It, and So
I'm going to go ahead and
I'm mixed up. Man.
I'm going to do a little more of my agave because
well, if you're going to do more agave, I'm going to do more tequila because that's how I roll, baby. Sorry. Okay, let me put the cork in that thing.
You do it that way.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do that. So I think that's all our stuff that we got.
I think so.
A little bit of orange. We got a orange marmalade.
The
we got
margarita
tequila.
is a very simple drink when you really think about it. Oh, wait,
it's
hold
not
on.
that hard.
There's one other.
What do we got?
The garnish.
Yeah, lime
Squeeze
wedge
it in.
was supposed to be one of the
just-
things.
Do you put the lime wedge on the edge of the glass, or you just throw it in the beverage?
Well,
I throw
there's
it in right in the beverage.
there's a couple of different schools of thought. I like to put it like on the edge because I like to
do a little Instagram photo.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And it looks prettier that way. And then I put it into the drink.
Now the margarita, the family
You
of
gotta shake
margarita.
it. Did you already shake yours?
No, I'm gonna stir. I'm stirred, not shaken.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
See, I went ahead and made a.
Oh, okay.
Mine's going to be shaken. Because
The other thing is
with all that orange marmalade, I want to break it up and mix it up in there.
now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the margarita one of those other drinks that you can salt? You can salt the glass or whatever.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Which is what I'm going to do. I've got
I'm already.
I've got
I've got 20 mils of statins in me, so I'm good. I'm laying off the salts for now, and I'm in the dry lake bed. I don't need any more salt. My goodness, my skin is dry. My sinuses are dry. It's dry out here. That's why they call it the dry lake bed.
What I have is this. I made this salt rim mix.
Oh.
Let me show you here. I made this when I made a watermelon margarita.
Okay. What kind of salt?
Last summer.
Is it a rock salt?
And
kosher
so it's
salt?
it's a mixture of
Iodine,
peppers and
look at you.
this stuff. Tahini.
My goodness,
you
man.
know tahini?
Tahini.
It's good stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that to salt my Oh, there we go. Breaking up a little bit, but we're good. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a big ice cube in my glass.
Nice.
Before I shake it up. Before I gotta shake it up.
Hey, Kyle.
Hi, what's up?
As you're getting ready, because you're shaking and I'm stirred, and before we toast this thing, I just want to let the audience know where we're putting this whole thing together and how we're putting this whole thing together. Or we've got a little reel we're going to roll in there if we can, and I'm going to just interrupt. Quick one.
Wow, David, man, it looks like you guys are having some kind of fun. I am so jealous that you're there. I was really hoping we could make it.
You should have, but the one thing I've learned over the 2 nights I've been here in the dry lake bed is hydrating. So one must stay hydrated when here in the high deserts, because otherwise it's like all the water in your body evaporates. All the fluids just
and goes into the ground where there's no water.
Right.
Actually, there is a water. I think I remember him just saying that there's actually a little water. It's just down underneath.
Yeah, but you know where there isn't any water? In this beverage. There's no water in this
Not
beverage
right here.
except for maybe the ice. And,
All right, I'm shaking it up.
I've stirred mine up.
Yeah, you got it. And so the thing that I am going to do as I pour this beautiful drink, and that's the wrong camera, this beautiful drink into this glass, I want you to tell me who all made it. Who's the crew there? Who am I missing?
I'm gonna miss
out there.
things. We have,
Well, tell us about the crew.
I think we have a video of the crew, and yeah,
Oh,
we could.
let's try it. Let's roll it. Awesome. Thanks, David, for letting me know who ell's there. That way, you see, you didn't have to forget anybody.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not going to forget any of this.
You'll think about it long and hard on your drive back to New York.
Well, I'm not driving.
But yeah.
No, I'm flying, baby.
Oh, yeah.
But
On your flight back.
things might get forgotten after a couple of these to the moon
Well,
margaritas.
we'll see.
Yeah,
Let's cheers this to the moon margarita, sir.
I will gladly lift a glass to my friend in
Lift a
Chicago,
glass.
Kyle Hammond, for contribution to the office hours space, to you, to everybody, to the
Oh, wow. That is good.
Oh, my goodness, it is. That's
The
dynamite.
orange marmalade is
it
like
gives it
the dark horse that's like, who
Yeah.
knew? That is delicious.
It makes it, it gives it a nice body, little tang, sweetens it up a little beyond all the lime. Yeah.
Speaking of tang, that was one of the ideas was to make a glass of tang because we're going to space.
You
tonight.
know, in hard
But-
times, I used to use tang. I'd mix booze with tang. But those were back in my college days.
I don't know that I ever mixed booze with tang, but I definitely grew up drinking tang.
Absolutely.
But
That's
yeah,
the stuff that put astronauts on the moon.
so yeah. But cheers, David. Thank you so much
Thank you, Kyle.
for joining me and cheersing to the Moon Margarita. And good luck with all you guys. Can't wait to watch in the morning. The boys are excited, and we're all going to have a good time.
Okay, till the next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's so good.